Have you ever wondered if cabin crew actually has to pay for hotels when they're away? Or if they have to wear full makeup? Or if they fly with the same crew every flight? If you'd like to know the answer for those questions and many more, keep watching because I'm going to answer all of your questions that you asked me on Insta Stories. Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. For those who are here first time, hi, nice to meet you. My name is Justina and I'm cabin crew. I'm traveling for a living. I'm living a dream lifestyle, as some people would say. I love doing pictures and filming, making the videos as well. And if you like photography, I've got a lot of those on my Instagram account, which I'm going to put in the description box below. And let's get to it. So I remember when I was a teenager, a couple of years back, I used to love, and I still love actually, watching Q&As of the other cabin crew. That lifestyle of theirs seemed like it's a dream. So I was dreaming about it, but a lot of people said it's really difficult to get a job as a stewardess. It's really hard to secure it, go through assessment day, interview. So I kind of gave up the dream for a bit, but then I was like, why would I allow somebody else's opinion to affect my life? So even though they said it's highly competitive industry, I went for it and I got the job. So yeah, that's my short story, short introduction to the questions. I'm super excited to finally start it. I wrote some questions down from you and I'm going to start answering them. So the first one is, what are your tips for assessment day and interview? I'm not going to be original in this case, and I'm going to suggest you just to be yourself. If you think you've got all of the skills and qualities for the job, you've got this. I believe in you. So yeah, I believe in you and you should do too. I cannot give you a recipe for success because everybody is different. So if I'll say something to one person, it might not work for another. But I believe if you will work well with the team, cooperate with each other, listen to one another, and don't interrupt each other when one is saying something, then you will pass the first assessment. I mean, depending on the company. With my company, the first task was to work together in a team on a task that we were given on that particular day, and we did it because everybody gave something out from themselves. So we were listening to each other, which is most important. Actually, no, one more important thing is to think critically. Thank you. I got that stuff from university. Thinking critically. Yeah, so the bad sides and good sides of the situation, evaluate them. Evaluation, that's another word from university. All right, another tip, another answer for this question coming to interview. So I had my interview with 2 people, but depending on the company that you applied for, it might be, your interview might be with 1 person or 3 or 5, I don't know. So I believe if you will prepare well enough, you've got this as well. So I think you should expect, usually you should expect the questions like, tell me your advantages, tell me your disadvantages. So it's important to know it beforehand, before you're actually going to assessment day. Because if they will ask you on the spot and you will be like, that won't be looking good in the eyes of interviewers. So that's one. Also, expect a question: why would you like to work as a cabin crew? You would think it's an easy question, but some of you might come up with an answer quite quickly, but some of you might need the time to actually think, why would I like to be a cabin crew? Is it just because of the travels? I bet that's the answer that all interviewers hear about cabin crew. So you need to be more original when it comes to that. Plus, they will definitely ask you, why would you like to work as a cabin crew for this particular company? So you need to know information about the company that you're applying for. Maybe not everything, but like major facts, because you want to spend your time working for this company, this particular one, so they want to know why. Alright, another one is definitely to focus on customer service. I mean, cabin crew job is strictly connected with customer service, so expect questions about customer service, like when was the time you delivered an excellent customer service, when was the time you worked as a team to resolve a situation, when was the time, like, can you describe a time that something went wrong and you made it right? The list goes on, and to be honest, as now I'm speaking about it, it's quite a lot of information that I can share with you, so maybe I'll do another video on that if you'd like me to. If you'd like it, just comment it down below and I'll come up with longer video about it and more tips and advices on assessment and interviews. Question number 2. Do I need to wear full makeup? Yes. And actually today, for the purpose of this video, I've done makeup. No, it wasn't for the purpose, but yeah, I've done makeup either way. So basically, full makeup for my company means powder, tick, mascara, tick, blush, today I didn't put, but yeah, we have to have a blush, and lipstick. It can't be lip gloss, and it needs to be lipstick with red or pink color. I have lots of them right now, like too much, but yeah, we have to have a makeup. Question number 3. Do I have to wear tights? That is a very, very strange question, but I decided to answer it because it's not a simple answer yes. It is yes, but it's not any tights, just to be detailed. So basically, we can't wear clear tights, we can't wear black tights, and we can only wear tights in shades 10 or 15, which is barely black. So is that. Yeah, and basically, obviously, we can't wear them when they have holes in it. So yeah, that's obvious, but it happens often. So you have to have a spare pair of tights for the trip, because sometimes there's nowhere that you can buy them, but you have to change them, if that makes sense. So I always have 2 spare pairs, so 3 altogether. Well, it depends on the length of the trip as well, because for 9-day trip probably that would be much more, but yeah, we have to wear tights. Question number 4. Get my notebook. Do I work out when I'm abroad? No. Going to evaluate on that. All right. My dream when I'm getting somewhere, like somewhere else than home, read hotel, all I'm dreaming about is sleep, basically. I know people that are going straight from the trip, no matter how many hours on the plane they've been, going for 1 hour run. I admire that. Maybe I wish I was one of those people. But yeah, and no, I don't work out when I'm abroad. I do a lot of climbing, like in Cape Town. But no, I love gym. I love gym though. On my days off, I'm going to gym. Well, I didn't go today. It's my days off. It depends. It depends on the day. But yeah. The question was as well if the gym is for free. Yes, the gym price is included in the hotel price. We'll come to that later. Okay, question number 5. Somebody asked me if I fly with the same crew every time, and the answer is in 99% of the cases, no. No, unfortunately, no. We are being rostered with different people every time, but sometimes it might happen that you are flying with the same person once again by accident. It happened to me actually twice so far. I'm flying 4 months, and twice I've been flying with the same person, which is a pure coincidence. But as well, there's an option that you can fly with somebody else. If you become friends, you can actually bid for the trip with that person. The rostering might roster you a trip with that person, or they might not. Like this month actually, I wanted to go flying with my friend, and she bid for the trip as well with me, but unfortunately we didn't get a trip together. Maybe next month. We'll see. But yeah, no, every trip different people. So basically, if you're coming to the briefing room before the flight, you don't know everybody, so you have to introduce yourself, you have to say your name, you have to, I mean, not always, but usually, like when you're introducing yourself, they're asking you how long you've been flying, what you've been doing before. So basically, you have to introduce yourself every day at work. How wicked is that? Huh?